Doom Eternal is a speed run through the apocalypse. Neon blood, double jumps, rage therapy at 60 frames per second. Doom the Dark Ages is something else. It's slower, heavier, medieval, like war stories carved into stone. Same Doom guy, same hell, but what he represents, well, that's shifting. In Eternal, he's rebellion incarnate. In Dark Ages, he hasn't defied the system yet. He's still wearing its armor. This is a story about tone, power, and what it means to fight back. When your enemy is eternal, but your identity keeps changing. Let's talk about what Doom is becoming. Doom Eternal isn't just a shooter, it's a declaration. Speed is law, violence is precision, and your anger is sacred. It throws you into hell and hands you a toolkit of aggression, glory kills, meat hooks, flame belches. It wants you to think fast, move faster, and never stop. If Doom Eternal had a motto, it'd be sleep is for demons. Eternal treats Doom Guy like a mythic force. He doesn't just fight demons, he fights false gods, tyrants, ancient orders. He rips apart every chain, even the ones disguised as salvation. Even the lore is loud. Heaven is corrupt. Earth is broken. The solution? One man, one mission, end the cycle with a shotgun blast. It's therapy, but with extra steps. But it's not grim. It's vibrant. This rage has style. Hell isn't just evil. It's aesthetic. And your revenge? It's beautiful. This is Doom as rebellion. You're not serving anyone. You're defying everything. Where Eternal was bright and furious, Dark Ages is muted, weighty, gray steel, stained stone, and ash. Not hell on earth, but a world long ago bent to submission. A place that doesn't burn because it's under attack. It burns because this is what order looks like under the wrong hands. The Dark Ages may show the Doomslayer before he broke free, but even then, the fire was already burning. This Doom guy isn't a rogue element. He's a relic, a knight, a chosen blade. He doesn't storm the gates. He is the gate. A tool of kings, or gods, or something older. Honestly, if everyone called me a savior before I could say no, I'd probably just go with it. He doesn't fight for glory. He fights because he was forged for it. Not destiny, not legacy, just purpose assigned by something older than choice. This Doom guy doesn't double jump. He marches like a man whose kneecaps were drafted into service centuries ago. This isn't rebellion. This is an era before he broke free. If Eternal shows the Slayer hunting gods with full awareness of their lies, then Dark Ages might be showing us a time when he still believed in them. A time when war was framed as duty, and chains were mistaken for purpose. Doom has become medieval not just in setting, but in soul. So what happens when a Slayer stops being the storm and becomes the sword? Doom Eternal is movement. Dark Ages is weight. And that's not just by design. It's philosophy. In Eternal, the Slayer is free. He's a weapon that broke the chain, defying heaven, hell, and whoever thought they could contain him. He's rage with autonomy, power with purpose. But in the Dark Ages, that freedom feels absent. The Slayer isn't acting out of rebellion. He's a part of a system, a kingdom, a ritual. He's not defying the order. He is the order. It's the same violence, but where Eternal says fight because you choose to, Dark Ages says fight because you must. Eternal is that one friend who hypes you up at the gym. Dark Ages is the friend who reminds you that you signed a blood oath during a medieval fever dream, and now you're honor bound to destroy a haunted pipe organ that plays screams and summons tax demons. So this is the shift. Eternal is about autonomy through fire. Dark Ages is about legacy through sacrifice. One is rebellion incarnate, the other is duty in armor. So maybe this isn't a new Doom era, it's a new Doom mythology. A slayer not of resistance, but of responsibility. The eternal war, reforged. The Doom Slayer is always fighting, but who he fights for and why, that's evolving. In Eternal, he starts as a weapon in a divine machine, a champion in a holy war that he never agreed to, but he broke free. He rejected the gods and the orders, the whole system. He became something more than they ever could have intended. In the Dark Ages, we might be seeing the version before that freedom, before the rebellion, the night before the fire. Still brutal, still unstoppable, but still bound. Maybe the most terrifying Doom of all is the one where he fights, not because he chooses to, because someone chose him. Because nothing says job security like being the only guy who can kill hell forever. No PTO, just eternal damnation and shoulder cannons. The Slayer never stops. Only the meaning of his war does. Well, if you made it this far, you've either got a soft spot for Angry Knights, or you're emotionally invested in punching hell in the face. Either way, I just want to say thank you. The last video did way better than I expected, and every comment, every share, every demon joke, it honestly meant a lot. Before I posted that one, I was at about, I think, just over 30 subscribers. As of recording this voiceover, I'm at 105, which is absolutely wild. That might not be Slayer tier numbers, but for me, that's pretty huge. So thank you for watching, for shouting into the void with me, and helping this little weird spooky corner of the internet grow. This video took a while, not forged by the maker's time, but definitely rage edited with snacks time. And if you got any theories, thoughts, or a really solid battle cry, I'd love to hear it echo down in the comments.